This video demonstrates the power of our co-op advertising platform running at a 98% failure rate with you participating 2, maybe 3 times. It's up to you. Now, this is multiplication at its finest. I did this video over a span of 8 weeks to show you what this could look like if throughout the 8 weeks, everybody had a 98% failure rate across the board or a 97% failure rate across the board, what this would look like at the end of 8 weeks. So week 1, you sign up for Tryp as a driver influencer and you enter the wait list for the co-op. When I get done explaining this, you're going to understand why there is a wait list for this co-op. You need to sign up as a driver influencer. That is the only smart decision when it comes to signing up for Tryp. Anything else is just not enough. That's the best financial decision that you can make, and it's the best investment that you can make for yourself. And if you don't have enough money to sign up as a driver influencer and join the co-ops, then this isn't the right opportunity for you. This is not a free opportunity. It's going to take money to make money. So sign up as a driver influencer for Tryp, enter the wait list for the co-op in week 1. Week 2, the co-op begins for you. You're going to receive 100 leads. These are leads that have given their name, phone number, and email address in order to access the Tryp webinar. That lead is going to be delivered to you in our lead management system, where you're going to be able to access on your phone and send out messages right there through text. So let's say that you get a 97% failure rate on this co-op and you end up with 3 driver influencers on your team. We're going to do a really good job at converting these leads into sales. But let's say that you get 3 driver influencers on your team, and out of those 3, 2 of them want to join the co-op and also build their Tryp team. So on week 3, what we're going to do is you're going to join the co-op again. Your first 2 new driver influencers are also going to join the co-op, and you're each going to experience 97% failure rate on this co-op. So each of you are going to bring on 3 new driver influencers in this co-op, giving you a total of 9 new drivers, and you're going to get 2 new co-op participants each. So at the end of week 3, now you will have 11 drivers or 12 driver influencers and 8 participants for week 4. So in week 4, things start to grow a little bit faster now. You got 8 people participating in the co-op. You can drop out if you want, or you can stay in. It's totally up to you. It changes the numbers a little bit, but if you stay in, you have 8 people into the co-op now for a total of 24 new drivers and 16 new co-op participants. So at the end of week 4, you would now have a total of 32 driver influencers, bringing you $1,000 a month residual check, and you will have invested to this point $1,400, $399 to become a driver influencer, and $500 twice for the co-op. Week 5, you and your first 2 newbies, they're all out of the co-op now. This is all drivers 3 through 26 that you've brought in, 24 people participating. Everybody experiences the same 97% failure rate, bringing on 3 new driver influencers and 2 new people into the co-op each. So at the end of that campaign, you're going to end up with 72 new drivers in your team and 48 new people that want to participate in the co-op. So at the end of week 5, you now have a total number of drivers influencers of 104. That's a $2,000 a month residual income. And you are well on your way to the next level at that point as well. And your investment here is still the same $1,400. At this point, you can't really stop what's about to happen. Because in week 6, I couldn't even make all the bubbles. Okay? You have 72 people participating in the co-op in your team on week 6. Okay? Same 97% failure rate. You end up with 216 new driver influencers in your team and 144 more co-op participants. So now you have 320 drivers, bringing you a monthly residual check of $5,000. This is 6 weeks after you signed up for this program, and you've still only put in your $1,400. Week 7, I couldn't even use graphs. Okay, It starts getting really out of control really fast. I mean, before you even get your first $5,000 a month check, you've already doubled it to 10,000 in the very next week. And by the end of week 8, you have almost 3,000 drivers in your group, a monthly residual income of $50,000 from this pay plan. And that's just the monthly residual. That doesn't include anything else that was earned along the way. Okay? 97% failure rate. That's huge. Now, this is assuming that not a single person in your organization in these 8 weeks did anything outside of the co-op and didn't bring on one single person. What are the chances of that? Not really good. Because I'll tell you what, when you're adding people into this organization at this rate and you're building a team, you're going to share it with others. You're going to talk about it, and all kinds of people are going to be joining you when you start sharing your excitement with them. So here's what you need to do. You need to join right now. If you haven't already joined Tryp, you need to follow the link that you were sent in an email. Join Tryp as a driver influencer. Join this wait list to be on our co-op, and let's take this to the next level.